guys.
What's up, guys?
Okay, we got some questions we wanted to answer. We are in Iceland right now, and we thought we would answer some questions that are helpful for you if you go to Iceland one day. We're not experts, we just experienced, and so we're talking with experience. So our first question is, how did we get here?
I was actually, it all started with Uriah telling me that how cool Iceland was. So Uriah has been here before.
3 summers ago.
Yeah, and I just kept looking at cheap airline tickets and found some, and me and Andres, that was the other guy we came with, we've been talking about going on a trip, and I was like, let's go to Iceland. And then he was like, you know what, I want to bring my girlfriend. And I was like, well, I just don't want to be me, you, and your girlfriend. So I invited my friends over, and that's how the 5 of us ended up here.
Yeah.
I'm really good friends with Tini since like more than 4 years ago, and friends with Uriah more than 4 years ago. So that's how we ended up here.
Yeah.
So, okay, we forgot to add something. So we actually didn't know each other. I didn't know the couple at all.
We never knew each other.
Yeah. Did you
And
know
then,
them?
no, never met other people. Only person I knew was Mario.
Yeah, only person I knew was
Yeah.
Mario.
And the couple only knew me as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So like traveling with like random people can be a challenge, I guess, sometimes, because you don't really know how they are, like what kind of music they like, or what they prefer.
Yeah.
So you just kind of
Be very honest.
yeah.
And hope that everyone understands. And we've all been very open, I think.
Yep.
I mean, we had a little arguments, but you know what? Like, it comes with a group. Like, you know.
Yeah, and you get really tired. The first
You
day
get
was
annoyed
really.
at everyone.
Yeah.
But
The first day was really hard. Yeah.
you get to know everyone deep. I mean, deep.
Yeah.
So, but it's a lot of fun, and then we become. I think our fights make us closer after.
Yeah, like at the end, like we're still gonna save each other from a freaking wave.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
How do we decide on the amount of people? You already had a group, and then he had asked me to come, and I was saying, like, you know, it's so important to have 5 people and not more, because there's 5 seats in a rental car. So
That kind of brings into the next question.
Yes.
How to travel cheaply, and like number one, like if you have a bigger group, you're gonna be able to split stuff.
yes,
a
like
lot,
a rental car,
a lot cheaper.
Airbnbs,
Hostels or Airbnbs.
hotels.
Everything's gonna be much cheaper.
Yes.
Yeah. And also bringing food. That's one of the biggest things here in Iceland. Here everything was really expensive.
Yes.
And Tini brought half of her her baggage
Fridge
for
from the house.
her food. So bringing food over. We ate peanut butter and jelly literally on the car away here.
Yeah.
Yes, because you can't bring meat to Iceland, but you can bring chips.
Peanut butter.
What else do we bring?
Bread.
Chocolate.
So
yeah,
all kinds of
anything, granola bars. Yeah.
yeah. So.
But then we did find some grocery stores
Yeah.
that were cheaper, especially now we're in
Selfless. Yeah.
And this has been the cheapest.
Yeah. Less. I think it's maybe because less tourists come out here. It's a little smaller city than.
And by bringing food, we don't mean do not go eat outside. Try the food. Try out like what they have, part of their culture. But at the same time, try to save some money by bringing some food, and try to have
like at least eat out once a day.
Yep.
So yeah. Okay. How did you decide where to go?
Well, I think most of us looked up things online about like travelers blogs, or even on Instagram, pictures of places that we think are kind of cool, and sometimes just went for it, you know.
Yes, we wanted to do everything, but our problem is we're only here for
4
3.5 days and 3 nights, so we couldn't do anything. So what we did is we all chose 3 priorities that we all wanted to go to, and we had to accomplish everyone's priorities. And one thing with traveling with a group, I never like to travel with a group because it gets confusing with, you know, where to go and what people want to do. Not everyone wants the same thing, and we have to everyone has to compromise, and it's very hard to do that with a group. So that's why putting out priorities and doing everyone's priority is one way to keep the group happy.
Yeah. Please everyone. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What was your favorite place?
yes, what was our favorite
So,
place?
oh, that's really
So
hard.
far.
To be honest, I don't know. I think it was my priority. It was Diamond Beach for me as for now.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Diamond Beach.
Yes, that was his priority,
It's one
and
of my priorities.
it was like way up there, but we had to do it because it was Mario's priority, and I think it ended up being my favorite too. And just Vik, the little town,
Mm-hmm.
and then we couldn't do some things that I wanted to do because of nature here, just is crazy, and it was raining nonstop, so we just couldn't get out there to do some things that we had planned to do. And then you just have to go on with your plan because you think about time
And at the same time, we did a bunch of stuff that was spontaneous. That we
Yes,
were like
that
just
we didn't
driving and we're like
expect.
a waterfall. Let's just go there. So we
Yeah.
just went there and got soaking wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just happens. It goes with the trip and it's the fun of it.
yes, the unexpected is
Yeah.
what makes the trip more memorable and fun for
Mhm.
sure. Yeah. And we found a glacier out of not really.
Yeah.
We hadn't planned to do it that day,
Yeah.
right?
So.
Mm.
Yes.
One other thing we wanted to say that when you travel in the summer, you have more daylight and almost no darkness.
Mm-hmm.
And when you travel in the winter, there's less daylight and more darkness.
Mhm.
So we're kind of in the middle,
Northern Lights.
end of February. And and the northern lights are usually more visible during the winter because it's darker longer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really hard because it's really cloudy and there's.
It's
like,
been very challenging for us. We don't know. Mario spent money on a freaking app, and we have been all trying to ask around. I mean, we can't figure it out how to just see them or where to drive or. It's been challenging because it's also been this country has a lot of rain, a lot of fog, but we have been pretty lucky this whole trip. We're very lucky.
It's been really fun.
Yes.
Bring a rain jacket. You go.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Rain jacket.
For sure. Rain jacket.
Rain.
Waterproof shoes. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely waterproof shoes.
Bring some wool socks. Something to keep your feet warm.
Wool clothes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
definitely.
thought it was gonna be colder.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
I thought
definitely
it was
bring
a lot colder, but it wasn't.
Two
it's not
pairs
that
of
bad.
pants and 2 pairs of
Yeah, I only
everything.
brought one pair, and
It was not the best idea because you're gonna get wet. You're gonna
Yes.
get wet.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna
if
get wet.
you want or not, Mother Nature will just decide your plans.
Yeah.
here.
Even if you're here for only we're only here for 4 days, three days,
nights.
3 nights.
I got wet 3 times.
Still bring those 2 pairs of pants. They better be safe than sorry.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. What else did we bring?
Your dry
I mean,
sh-
I brought 2 pair of jackets because if
Yeah.
one gets very wet,
Mhm.
and like we said, Airbnbs they have dryers. Hotels
Yeah.
Not so much.
don't, and you will get wet.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but you will
No
somehow.
matter what, you'll get wet. Yep.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep. Yep. And don't forget your toothbrush. Don't be like Tini.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah.
The first thing on your list.
Both can be if you're traveling with a group, one could be a little more expensive. Maybe a hotel would be a little more expensive, I'd say. I think the Airbnbs are maybe a little cheaper.
Yes, and our trouble was to find a place that has 4 beds or at least
Yeah.
a bed
At
with
least-
2 pillows.
Yeah.
And the thing is that we are a really weird number of people because we're 5. So
Yeah.
most hotel rooms are for 4 people.
Yeah.
Which made it really hard. In our trip, we stayed 1 night in a hotel and 2 in Airbnb. And in the hotel, we had to separate. We had to get 2 rooms.
Yeah, so we were traveling with a couple, so they got a room, and then we 3 got a room.
Stay in there.
Not the same bed,
Nah.
but we made it work. But I personally like the Airbnbs better because we're able to cook here, and with nature, you never know what can happen. We need a dryer, we need a wash machine, and with hotels, they make you pay extra, and things here are extremely expensive. Like they say, Iceland is one of the most expensive countries. So we're trying to save money and not, spend it on unnecessary things like that. And I only brought 1 pair of pants, 1 pair of shoes, so we had to get our stuff dry for the next day.
Yeah.
So I think Airbnbs have been better. I feel like it's more private too in a way.
Yeah. And we
Feels
got
more
free
homey.
food too.
More
Yeah.
homey, yeah. It feels
Yes.
like more. It has that Iceland vibe than staying up. The hotel like looks nicer, but Airbnbs has more options
Yeah.
for sure. And this Airbnb has so much stuff we can use, like liquor,
Washer,
food,
dryer,
washer,
hot
dryer, and it has already
oven.
yeah.
Yeah.
Anything we need, ketchup, mayonnaise. We don't have to get extra stuff for that. Yeah. Does anybody want to pronounce this? Sambo.
Sambo.
Chris tour. Okay, so we didn't read anything that's inside.
Oh,
We
can't.
just got
We're gonna
something.
try.
Oh my god, what is this letter? Oh my god. Okay, don't read whatever you see in English.
Okay, everybody guess what it is. I guess it's chocolate.
Yes. No.
Ah, long. You bitches guys.
Chocolate.
Chocolate!
3, 2, 1. Truffle.
Not liquid. No.
It's something. It's
Yo, where are we on this map?
that is getting like darker. Yeah, I
Thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you. Bye.